What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Gaskings. Okay, so back with another edition of Bad Reputation. Do a lot of research about what people say on different forums, about memes that have been posted, and also what people say about the stereotypes of that car before doing this video. Today, by popular demand, it's turn for the Subaru. If you don't have a personality or you're a massive fan of Subaru and easily take offense, I suggest don't watch this video and come and watch our next video. But for those that do and know what Gaskings channel is all about and you've enjoyed all our other Bad Reputation series, this one is for you guys. Pull out your sack, sit back and enjoy! Okay, so starting with some Subaru facts. I'm going to dance around this first one very lightly, as this is actually factual and I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes or upset anyone's sexuality, but Subaru in the 90s, when sales were slumping, did try and come up with a few new sales strategies and did heavy research into who was actually buying their cars. Turns out they discovered it was gays and lesbians that were the biggest consumers of their cars. The discovery meant that Subaru then directly advertised to the LGBT community, which in turn then led to even more sales to gays and lesbians. Even Subaru's early 90s advertising campaign slogan was, "It's not a choice, it's the way we're built." Honestly, I'm not making this up, guys. Go do your own research. So if you're not a gay or a lesbian Subaru owner, then you must be a WRC wannabe by choosing the less model but stick WRC graphics down the side. Because who can tell what's under the hood over the boat noise coming out the rear of the 10-inch exhaust? Or alternatively, regardless of your age, you're just a boy racer who has never grown up. The Subaru owner has a love for quick Jap saloon cars, but as much as they wanted that Evo, it was just too much out of their price range, so had to settle with a Subaru instead. But then it becomes too much of an embarrassment to actually admit, so no owner can ever say the name outright and instead opt for the Subaru Tourette's. So when asked, "Oh, what car do you own?" "Oh, I've got a Scooby-Doo."
Scooby-Doo, that's just a reflection.
Talking about Evos versus Subarus, here's how Evos make clouds. And here's how Subaru owners make clouds. If you wonder why you haven't seen a Subaru guy recently, that's because of the vape smoke. I wonder what lasts longer, a Subaru's head gasket or owner's vape juice. A Subaru does impact the owner's dress sense and also their mentality, because getting a Subaru gives you the excuse to wear a cap, a tracksuit and race everyone on the road. Want to hear another name for a Subaru? A farmer's Ferrari, because they're fast for poor people on bad roads. If you can't hear your car from over a mile away, then you're not a Subaru driver. STI drivers love to lead their rides as filthy as possible, well, when rally is live. Also, they believe they're the only ones who use four-wheel drive. Oh, the cringy quotes that come out of Subaru owners' mouths, like, just because they've got four-wheel drive doesn't mean every time someone says there's going to be snow or be careful there's going to be ice on the roads, they reply, "Oh, don't you mean it's Subaru weather?" Subarus and sticker bombing go hand in hand. If you aren't the type to go down for the rally look, but you want to stand out from the crowd, the only external mod that a Subaru owner will do is new wheels and sticker bombing, because the car is already so perfect. Tell you one thing though guys, you shouldn't laugh at kids who still believe Santa is real, because some adults still think that Subarus are faster than Evos. The sound of a Scooby pretty much makes up most of the track by Big Shack, Man's Not Hot, with most posting pictures and memes of their beloved car on social media with brat 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 and stu 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 on it.
The ting goes skitty keep and the boop boop skia
Because when you don't need to have more than 2 litres in a turbo to embarrass you in a race, that's the Subaru life. Okay, power is measured in brake horsepower, not how loud your exhaust is. Plus, it's nice to see Subarus at a car show, if they ever make it. That's why they try and make each newer model more aerodynamic than the last, so at least the tow truck can get more miles per gallon. Maybe that's why they call a Subaru with 2 exhausts a wheelbarrow. But of course the owners will argue, that's not a leak, my Scooby is marking its territory. With so much success in the rally world, Subaru are always looking to adapt their technology to the consumer market, like fitting new ABS braking systems in their newest models, so that the driver can stop quicker to pick up the parts that have fallen off. Personally, I don't know whether the stereotype of unreliability of Subaru is true or not. It may be due to the fact of the tuning nature of the owners keep telling their partners that the cars broke down again and have to spend more money to keep it on the road, when really they're just buying and installing new K&N filters or new exhaust and a dump valve, because you know it's the law of a Subaru owner that when you've got a Subaru you need to make it sound like the car's sneezing every time you shift gear. What do you call it when a group of Subarus finally make it to a gathering? A miracle! The owners are normally sat inside their modified Scooby-Doo thinking that theirs stands out from the one parked next to him. It's unique, it's got its own personality, a few subtle changes here and there, then they count how many people are taking glimpses of their car, as it is so marvellous. But from an outsider's perspective, it just looks like a Subaru dealership forecourt. Talking about Scooby-Doo, walking past them is like Scooby and Shaggy running down a hallway in the cartoon, the same scene over and over again. If you're a Subaru owner and you're really adventurous, you could add some neck braking mods, like mud flaps, the shark fins on the top of the boot lid, and make it shoot flames. Oh my god, and it's also so confusing and hard to talk to a Subaru driver because you just never know what stage you're at with them. Is it stage 2 or is it a stage 3, or because we put the coils on does it make it a stage 4? I hope you all found the funny side of this video and liked the stereotypes, and also I don't think personally I have to worry about this video upsetting the Subaru owners because they all have such a great sense of humour, and I've no doubt they'll see the funny side in this light-hearted stereotype compilation. Just don't tell them any knock-knock jokes. And that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're part of the Subaru community or you absolutely love Subarus, please don't come and murder me. This was all tongue-in-cheek. This was all about the stereotypes and the funny side of Subaru drivers and what people say. So, don't want about GTR drivers. Yes, I've already done that. Don't want about BMWs, how they don't come with indicators. Don't want about Mustangs, about how they can't leave car shows and they kind of kill grabs. So, unfortunately, today it was turned the Subarus. It was one of them ones that kept getting popularly demanded all the time, so had to make it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you couldn't take like the kind of funny side of it. If you did, comments below as normal. Subscribe if you've not done so already. Till the next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye!